General Hospital spoilers reveal that Sonny is truly shocked and the mysteries surrounding Joe's identity are confirmed, and this truth not only shakes the Falconeri family but also has a profound impact on Sonny himself. A sense of déjà vu overwhelms him as he recalls the day he discovered Dante was his son. But this time, the situation is even more complicated as Gio is not only his grandson but also someone he has unknowingly mentored all this time. The realization that the young violinist he has known for so long is actually a member of his family leaves Sonny feeling confused. But instead of stepping back and allowing Gio to determine his own future, Sonny decides to take on a bigger role in the young man's life. The story goes beyond just the shock of identity, it also opens up a whole new path for Gio. Sonny sees great potential in his grandson, a young man who has already faced many hardships and demonstrated remarkable courage. While Dante is still trying to understand the situation and Brooke Lynn struggles to find her place in her son's life, Sonny has a completely different plan. He wants to bring Gio into his organization, training him to become part of the empire he has built over the years. For Sonny, this is not just a way to protect Gio from potential enemies but also a way to ensure he has a stable future in the dangerous world of Port Charles. Sonny has not fully recovered from the loss of Dex, whom he had considered a son and a trusted right-hand man. But with Dex no longer in the organization, a large void has appeared, and Sonny knows he needs someone reliable to fill that role. Gio, with the blood of both the Falconeri and Quartermain families, may be the perfect person to take on this responsibility. This not only helps Sonny strengthen his organization but also gives Gio an important position in his life. However, this decision will undoubtedly face strong opposition. Dante may not agree when he sees his son stepping into the underworld he has always tried to avoid. Brooke Lynn, who is trying to build a relationship with Gio, will not accept Sonny taking her son down a dangerous path. Even Sonny's closest allies, like Carly and Michael, may not support this idea. But Sonny is not easily swayed, and once he makes a decision, very few can change his mind. The story of Gio is not just about how he will adapt to his new identity, but also about what path he will choose for his future. What will happen if Gio accepts Sonny's offer and officially joins the organization? Can he become an important factor in Sonny's empire, or will this only throw him into a spiral of troubles and dangers? One thing is certain, Joe's life will never be the same again, and Sonny is ready to give him an opportunity he believes is best for his future, even if it leads to unforeseen consequences. Sonny is working hard to manage the damage caused by Dante and Brooke Lynn in the storm surrounding Joe's identity truth. The chaos within the Falconeri and Quartermain families is forcing Sonny to step in and resolve everything in his own way. He understands that if he doesn't take control, the rifts between family members could become even worse, and that would be detrimental to everyone. Joe's sudden discovery of his origins has put everything on edge, with Brooke Lynn trying to regain control, Dante struggling to understand his new responsibilities, and Sonny caught in the middle, trying to stabilize it all. But while Sonny is dealing with the fallout from Dante and Brooke Lynn, another situation arises. Lois is unexpectedly drawn into this story in a way she hadn't anticipated. The revelation of Joe's truth also means the secrets Lois has kept hidden for years are now coming to light. The shock of this not only makes Brooke Lynn feel betrayed but also puts Lois in a very awkward position. She not only has to face her daughter but also deal with the consequences of her past decisions. Her efforts to protect her daughter are now backfiring, and Lois realizes she no longer has a place in this situation. Sonny understands that Lois has done everything she could to protect Brooke Lynn and Gio, but now, the situation has gone beyond what she can control. In a decisive moment, Sonny makes Lois an offer she cannot refuse, a way out. He gives her the opportunity to leave Port Charles before things get too chaotic. Not only to protect herself but also to ensure that Brooke Lynn can face reality on her own without relying on her mother anymore. However, this decision is not without consequences. If Lois leaves, Brooke Lynn may feel abandoned at the most critical time. Dante, still shocked by what has happened, will realize that his life has just undergone a major change that he could never have anticipated. And Sonny, who is trying to manage everything, might discover that some things cannot be fixed as easily as he hoped. But regardless, he knows that Lois leaving Port Charles might be the best choice for everyone right now. Meanwhile, new troubles are still ahead. Sonny's intervention in these family matters may cause some people to be dissatisfied, especially Brooke Lynn, who may feel that Sonny is trying to control too much. Dante, who already has a complicated relationship with his father, may question Sonny's true motives. Meanwhile, Gio, who is still trying to adjust to his new identity, may feel pushed into a world he is not ready to face. This family crisis is not just about a secret being exposed, it is also a major challenge for Sonny in trying to balance protecting his loved ones and letting them determine their own lives. Whether Lois leaves or not, one thing is certain, Port Charles will never be the same again, and Sonny will need to prepare for the new waves of tension that are about to hit. Sonny will make a bold decision when he officially appoints Gio as his new right-hand man, replacing the position once held by Jason. When Jason could no longer meet Sonny's demands, Gio became an unexpected yet logical choice. This not only proves Sonny's trust in Gio, but also paves a new path for the young man in the dangerous power world of Port Charles. However, this decision does come with risks. As Gio continues to prove himself and show loyalty to Sonny, a new question arises: could he become the true heir to the Corinthos Empire? This not only creates waves of controversy within the organization but also deeply impacts the relationship between Sonny and Dante. As Sonny's biological son, Dante has never been truly interested in joining his father's business, but that doesn't mean he will easily accept someone else, especially someone just revealed to be Brooke Lynn's son, stepping into a position he might have otherwise held. The tension between Dante and Gio will soon explode when Dante realizes that Gio isn't just working for Sonny but may also become his successor. Sonny's excessive trust in Gio makes Dante feel as though he's being pushed out of his father's world, even though he has always tried to stay distanced from the underground world. Meanwhile, Brooke Lynn will be torn between protecting her son and preventing him from following Sonny's dangerous path. Things will become even more complicated when Sonny's enemies begin to take notice of Gio, seeing him as a new target. Gio might be stepping up and asserting himself, but does he have the strength and resilience to face the threats that come with this position? Sonny, with all his experience, may believe he can protect Gio, but history has proven that those closest to Sonny are always the first targets of his enemies. Dante, in his effort to protect his family and possibly Gio, may be forced to make an important decision. Will he stand by and watch his brother get pulled into the criminal world, or will he intervene to pull him out before it's too late? The relationship between these half-brothers will grow even more tense as they realize they are not just brothers but now rivals in a power struggle neither of them ever wanted. Meanwhile, Brooke Lynn may not just sit by and watch her son walk into such a dangerous life. She will try to pull Gio away from Sonny's control, but will she succeed when Gio seems to be adapting to his new role more and more? Brooke Lynn's actions may directly clash with Sonny, making the family relationships more strained than ever. With all these factors, the story of Gio, Sonny, Dante, and Brooke Lynn will become one of the most complex family struggles in Port Charles. A battle not just about emotions, but also about power, loyalty, and secrets that could change everything. Sonny may be putting his trust in Gio, but is he really the heir Sonny has been looking for? And what will Dante do when he realizes his brother might replace him in Sonny's heart? The answers will unfold as the Corinthos family's battle intensifies. Gio is receiving support and encouragement from Emma, but it's not enough to ease the pressures he's facing. After discovering the truth about his identity and getting caught in the tensions of the Corinthos family, Gio begins to feel lost. He's not only facing Sonny's expectations, but he's also getting drawn into power struggles he never wanted. Everything seems to be happening too fast, and he starts to feel that he can no longer control his life. Even though Sonny has trusted him and appointed Gio as his new right-hand man, this doesn't mean the young man is ready to step into such a dangerous world. He can clearly see the consequences this job brings, the sacrifices, losses, and pain that both Dante and Sonny's close associates have endured. As he gets deeper into Sonny's world, Gio feels like he's losing himself. This makes him start to question his role and whether this is really the path he wants to take. Emma, with her sensitivity and care, might be the only one who notices the conflict within Gio. She tries to convince him to find a different path, one not tainted by violence and danger. But will her advice be strong enough to make Gio change direction, or will he feel he has no choice but to keep moving forward? The pressure will only continue to build, possibly pushing Gio to make a shocking decision. If he can't bear it any longer, he might make a choice no one expects. Will he leave Sonny's organization and disappear from Port Charles, or will he betray Sonny's trust and turn against him? Or worse, will he destroy himself when he feels there's no way out? Dante, who's always been cautious about the path Gio is walking, will notice these dangerous signs. He understands the temptation and pressure of being Sonny's son, and it might fall to him to protect Gio from going down the same dark road. But the question is, how will Dante protect Gio? Will he try to pull his brother out of this path, or will he accept that Gio has gone too far to turn back? Meanwhile, Sonny will be put in an incredibly difficult situation. He's placed so much trust in Gio, and if the young man reacts in an unwanted way, Sonny will face great disappointment. Will he try to convince Gio to stay with him, or will he see it as an unforgivable betrayal? The Corinthos family legacy is being threatened not only by outside enemies but also by internal struggles. As Gio stands at a crossroads, Sonny and Dante will have to act to prevent a new tragedy from occurring. Will they be able to save Gio before it's too late, or will the tensions and conflicts push their family further apart? The answer will come when Gio makes his choice, a choice that could completely change the future of the Corinthos family. Sonny is facing one of the most important decisions of his life. A choice that could completely change the future of the Corinthos family. As outside forces try to infiltrate and destroy the empire he's built over the years, Sonny realizes that the problem isn't just enemies like Sidwell and Drew, his own family is at risk of falling apart. Gio, who has just learned the truth about his origins, is at an important crossroads in his life. Although he is the son of Dante and Brooke Lynn, Sonny is now considering bringing Gio into the organization as a potential heir, a position he once placed hopes in for people like Jason and Dex. However, Gio is not like Jason or Dex. He didn't grow up in the underground world, and until now, he hasn't fully understood the consequences of stepping into this path. Emma, who has always cared about Gio, is trying to encourage him not to be consumed by the pressures of the Corinthos family. She might be one of the few people who could make Gio rethink his future. But that also means Emma is unintentionally going against Sonny, who doesn't want anyone influencing Joe's decision other than himself. Sonny is not someone who gives up easily once he has set a goal, and protecting the family legacy and controlling what happens within his organization are his top priorities. Dante, as Joe's father, is also in a tough spot. He never wanted his son to follow the dangerous path he has witnessed throughout his life. Dante understands the consequences of stepping into this world, and he doesn't want to see Gio become another version of Sonny or himself. He's trying to convince Gio that he can carve his own path, that he doesn't need to become part of the organization to prove his worth. But with Sonny's pressure, that's not easy. The relationship between Sonny and Dante is becoming increasingly strained as they can't agree on Joe's future. Dante believes Sonny is trying to control everything his way without considering what's best for Gio. Sonny, on the other hand, believes that if he doesn't protect Gio and bring him into his system, Gio will become a target for outside enemies, and that would be even more dangerous. He can't bear losing another loved one, especially after all that's happened with Jason and Dex. However, a greater risk is emerging. If Gio feels too much pressure from both Sonny and Dante, he may make a surprising decision, a decision that could change everything. If Gio chooses to step away from the Corinthos family to find his own path, it could drive Sonny and Dante into a deeper conflict. Sonny might see this as a betrayal, while Dante could see it as a sign that Gio is trying to escape the shadow of the family. Meanwhile, Sidwell and Selena are still watching Sonny's every move. They know that if Sonny loses control over Gio and the organization, this could be the perfect opportunity for them to strike. Sidwell not only wants to take over the power Sonny holds, but he also wants to use the instability within the Corinthos family to weaken Sonny. If Gio truly leaves the family, Sidwell might try to recruit him, turning Gio into a pawn in the battle against his own family. Sonny knows he can't let this happen. He has to come up with a clear strategy, a plan to keep Joe close without making him feel forced. But that means he has to find a different approach, an approach he's never tried before. He needs to show Gio that this family isn't just about power or control, but also about protection, loyalty, and love. However, time is running out. If Sonny doesn't act quickly, everything could spiral out of control. He could lose a potential heir, or worse, lose the family he's been trying to protect for so many years. This is not just a battle for power, it's also a battle for emotions, and in a world full of plots and betrayals, will Sonny find a way to hold on to everything he cherishes before it's too late?